We're talking about
This is Bally Bumper.
Bumper.
Bally Bumper. Yeah. So this, to me, you know, there might be some people that'll argue with me that saying this was more significant, but actually, this was the first electrical pinball machine.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first one where the ball's not falling in a hole and you're having to count all your score up. Right?
Okay.
This one works such that it's got a little projector for your score. You get 5 balls. You pull it up. Every
Okay.
time that ball hits a bumper, you get 10 points.
Oh, wow. Oh, and you're supposed to nudge but not tilt.
Right. So if I tilt it too much, see, boop, tilt. So now I get nothing. I can launch balls all day and I won't get anything because it's tilted.
Wow. Oh, this was 1935?
Yeah, 1935. And this one, the cool thing about this is Mayor LaGuardia, there's a picture of him shoving over a machine. It's one of these.
Oh,
he hated it. I'm sure he hated
wow.
this one in particular because this one really made it easy to gamble. So
you can talk me into this. I know.
in Oakland, they were confiscating them. They were gambling machines. Oakland cops were confiscating them, but they didn't. I mean, back then, this thing was like an Apple computer or something. You know? I mean, it's a piece of tech hardware from the 30s. They weren't going to throw it away. They brought them over to Alameda, and they gave them to the Alameda cops. And when I first opened up the little juju in the back, the Lucky Juju pinball, this old guy came by and he saw that I was trying to start a pinball museum, and he told me about this. And I went, wow, well, I want to go see it, you know. Well, it was in his brother's garage. His brother had just passed away. They were twins. They were identical twins. They were both cops in Alameda, and they both got one of these machines. And the way I found out, is when I went in there, it was set up in this guy's garage, his brother's garage.
It was working?
Yeah, it was working. It was all clean and everything. And I said, wow, well, thanks for setting it up. You didn't have to do that. Because I didn't set it up. It's always been like that. And I go, always? And when did you get them? And then he told me the story. We got them back in 1937 when Oakland cops confiscated them, and they brought them over to Alameda as gifts to the policemen, you know. So,
Dang,
so it's pretty amazing. And it's really, I mean, to me, this is like pure pinball because it's all about getting that shot just right so you can get as many as you can.
Wow.
And if you get 5, that's pretty good. 5 per ball. If you hit the thing 5 times, you're doing pretty good because.
Oh, you get a little bounce there.
See? Yeah.
That's
I always
awesome.
like to try and hit the top one first.
This thing here is cool.
Try one more.
All right.
So, boy, back in the day, I wanted to set the high score. I had this in my basement at home. And I went through about a half a bottle of Jameson's. Finally got it up to 370. And I thought, wow, I got the highest score. Because it only goes up to 410, right?
Okay.
And I thought, wow, nobody's gonna beat that, right? So a couple days later, I bring it in here, and Johnny, who works here, Johnny Briggs, he sets the high scores on everything. He almost immediately got 380, and I was like, God damn it, man! That cost me the worst hangover I've ever had.
Oh,
and he
man.
just beat it like that,
There's always a bigger fish.
without any whiskey either.
Wow.
But imagine this is just. The thing that's cool about this, you got your smoke in one hand and your beer in the other. This is what gambling machines didn't have flipper buttons. And that's why bingo machines don't have flipper buttons, so that you can drink and smoke while you launch the balls.
That's great. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is
I always love
terrific.
that one.
Bumper, you guys you now have your education. Go forth and multiply. This is amazing.
So,